Welcome back, everybody. So I've been having a quick look at the skills. Bit different. It doesn't look like we've got the lure, L-U-R-E, lure whistle anymore. That seems to have, she's forgotten how to whistle. It's easy, you just put your lips together and blow. The multi-arrow thing seems to be on the warrior path. There. 5 arrows. So that seems to be down there, which is going to be kind of important to get at some point. Hunter, we've got concentration and stuff all over this side, so we're going to have to get a few of them. I do would go infiltrator hunter. I'm going to have to do some warrior stuff as well. I don't tend to use a lot of machines. Well, I didn't on the last one. I did sometimes. I found I could get away without it. Oh, excuse me. And I think getting the berries stuff, the healing up. I saw one that you collect more berries for everyone you get. Trying to find out where it is. Don't care about the potions. There's one about something about getting gather more resources from plants. There we go. So I want to work a way down there as well. That's a long way down. There's one over here. Don't really care about the shredders. Yeah, carry more. So, yeah. Have to work our way down that one as well. So there are a few that we're going to have to spread out between a little bit. I'm going to try and focus. So we need to get that triple shot. I want to get my concentration up. I like to be really sneaky, and we're going to need the berries. So we're going to concentrate on those 4 to start with. To start, oh gosh, I don't know. I don't really care about any of that. We want to go down there, I guess. But it seems a bit of a... Let's just wait. We'll wait for a bit. I like to hang on to my points. Starting to gather that meat already. Hello, what are you? What's that down there then? Is that around here? There we go. Ah. Ooh, it's so pretty. Wow. Green shine. Obviously that's going to come in handy. It's not what green shine's for, but I like the sound of it. You have found a piece of green shine, a rare and valuable resource. Hidden all over the world, green shine can be used for upgrading certain weapons and outfits, trading with merchants. I like the idea of upgrading. Right, gonna go kill a few robotios. So we ain't got the lore anymore, so I'm gonna have to... I didn't mean to do that. Where are we going to take them? Can't do that. Oops, Daisy. Just commit, just commit, just commit. What's that? Get a bit of pig. We looted that one. No, we didn't. Do we destroy them? Ah.
Get this from my stash when I need it.
Good shot. There's one of those green thingies.
Keep this for a cook.
What's this about up here? Acid everywhere.
It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Erend took it down?
A bristleback, eh?
Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristleback? Well, it must be Chainscrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. I'd be able to tinker with my other gear, too.
Something like a good bit of tinkering. Just help relax you. Rocks. Rocks. See, rocks are going to come in handy. With no whistling. Hello.
Outlander approaching. That's the savior. Wanna come in, savior?
Yes, please. I am the saviour. Please let me in.
Welcome to Chainscrape, savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you, too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barrenlight I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
It's kind of sad, isn't it, really? She's sort of alienating herself from everybody.
Well, this
You
whole
need
enterprise
friends.
sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support.
Olin.
First things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Olin rings a bell. Upgrade the bow. Weapon upgrades. What's the bow? Okay, we'll probably have to get better bows, so I don't want to be spending too much upgrading the lower stuff. Now we get acidy arrows. It's been nice. What about the other thing? Anything? No, just more frost stuff. Right, we don't want to be wasting our time. What's that going to do for me? That's not a lot to upgrade that. I might as well just... Oh, you can create job as well, so if you need parts, I'm guessing, it will highlight the places you need to go. Pouch upgrades. Tool, ammo, hang on, hunter arrow, quivers, potion, resource. Nice.
Cool. Till Elvin blows that whistle, no one's working anywhere.
This should be useful.
Right, little pause
Now I
there,
just need
just
to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
true that. Just so I can... Ah, hello. I had to deal with the family. This is my stash. I've got 10 of them. What's that mean? Oh, machine strike. Legacy spear. Okay. I don't know about the others. So that's all the resources I've been collecting. No bone. Some blaze. Oh, what was that? Inventory. Oh, that's what I've got on me, I'm guessing. Oh, wrong button. Right, so these... Okay. Right, alright, that's...
Hi, sorry I didn't stop.
Same thing. Charge, discharge, energize. Okay. Resonator, critical, silent, power. It's exactly the same. Right, we don't need two then, do we? Wait a minute, what was that? Short range warrior bow. Okay. Okay, so that's all for selling. Sparker, bit of blaze. Go through those later.
Aren't you a spark out of the forge?
Okay.
Can't you see I'm trying to drink here?
I'm not allowed to talk to him at the moment. Fair enough. I'm going to put that spear back. Don't really need to.
But my stash has room.
Where are you? Lost it. What's going on? There. Oh, there it is. I can see it. Idiocy. Blind as a bat. And just as stupid. Right, there was a data point thing somewhere. Hammer time! Cool. See what Arnulf has got to say.
That damn mine is what happened to me. Won't be the last injury if Ulvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Ulvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvin and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Ulvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Carja?
Try telling Ulvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Who's Corvin?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Ulvin... his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Ulvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Ulvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
I'll drink to that.
I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that.
No worries.
Thank you.
That's what we do. Deep trouble. Huh. Over there. We'll have to remember that when we come out.
If I'm drunk, you. Hey! What was I saying? Red hair is a sign of genius, you know.
Eyes up here, brother! Oh, hi!
Gotta keep going, sorry. Red hair is a sign of genius, you know.
I can grab it through my stash later.
Not in the mood. Bit busy now, but we'll talk soon.
On there.
Pretty sure it's your round. You must be the fastest little ones I've ever seen. How goes it, Hammerhead? What?
We are on the same side here, Ulvin. The Bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Carja who let the Bristlebacks into the valley, sent them straight through the gates of Barren Light.
That is preposterous. Why would we let dangerous machines into our own land?
You
Who's
mean the
an idiot?
land that honest Osram laborers work tirelessly with no say in its governance? The land that, should you sign the decree,
Oh, that damned concession decree.
would be managed by the people who actually live and work on it.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the Bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself, Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the Bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed
This is
me
like a
anything or
union
dropped
rep or something.
opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work.
It's a
while
floating
only the
cup.
Carja reap the rewards.
It's a ghost.
All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And
It's a
just how much
communist.
would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
That floating cup. Typical communist.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Aloy's a little bit too dismissive. Yeah, I know obviously he's a bit of a scrounger.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the
Well,
threat
you
out
can
there,
play
I'm
things a
not
bit
endangering
smarter.
innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is gonna get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Get your friends close and your enemies closer,
Better
as
see
they
what
say.
that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet.
What's in here
The
then?
tavern.
My shop ain't for you, so quit loitering.
Charming. Oh, I don't want to do pit fighting yet.
You look like you're itching for a fight, friend.
Oh, it's out there. Okay.
Drink something.
Okay, that was that. There it is. It's always good to go scrounging early on. Becomes a bit habit forming though. Moderate. And a moderate. How do we get round there? Where is it? Right, they all must be inside there then.
Oh, hey! Look at her go!
Just need to make potions.
Time for my stash later.
There's another one. Small, just there.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
Ah, there you go. Excuse me.
One drink for other me.
Can't get in there. There we go.
Ho there.
then.
Hey, Mildef. Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before.
Can you believe
Anyway,
that?
next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Huh. Quests. I wonder what that is. Oh, it's the game.
Savior, over here. Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvin's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Well, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
Seems like an okay
man.
man.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Carja for the Bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Carja for the Bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Carja loosed the Bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the Bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
This whole place is a fire trap.
The Bristlebacks were first spotted west.
Made out of wood and little fires
According
everywhere.
to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Carja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding.
Funny feeling that
Barren Light
Ulvund's
instead.
involved somehow. Just a guess. We'll do that machine strike game another time. That's the fighting pit. Okay, we'll go and do that one, I think. Because the other one's further down. Let's have a look at how big the map is. No, I don't know if that's bigger than... Unless there's more to this. I'm not seeing how that much is much bigger than... Zero Dawn. I'm saying it's like 4 times as big. Must be something I'm not seeing. Unless we go off into another area. This is all like the starting bit. Maybe. We will see. Yeah, let's go do that berry mission. Oh, hello, what are you? Crimson Narrows. What's that mean? Oh, that's the mine. Yeah, we'll go back there, start leveling up a little bit. See what we can see. So, first things first. There was that case around there as well, wasn't there, that we saw? Outside the wall. There. Ah, green, yes, green shine stuff.
Gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I wonder if merchants would be interested. It seems like bitter leaf likes to grow on rocky terrain. Okay, I think I have enough bitter leaf.
Bonnie, shush. Right, sorry about the quick pause. There's a lot going off today. I'm trying to get some content out. It's the trials of being a amateur YouTuber, I guess. Just starting off way behind the curve. The algorithm hates me, so nobody gets to see this anyway, but I'm trying my best. I don't even know if anybody would like watching it. Got over here. Oh, it's more wood. More wood. There's one back there. Just might as well just collect as much of that as I can. At some point, we're going to have to pause this and do the next one. Oh, what's that? It's green.
You get a strong color out of this.
Midnight Blossom. Very nice. Something in the water. That was there last time, it's regrown. Okay, so what we're looking for, some balls. Robots are back. Squirrel. Oh, we had squirrels in Frozen Wilds, didn't we? Squirrels outsmarted me. Okay, so it's just killing anything. Jay feather. Purple.
There. That should be enough wild meat for Nildov. I think I can climb up this cliff. I wonder if there's anything interesting at the top.
I heard something go walk. Okay. I don't know why I highlighted that. What I want to do is try and find out what that was. Whoa! It's a long way up. Okay, well, I think we're going to leave that one there, and on the next one, we'll pick it up and go see what that's all about up there. Okay, so thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.